access points, device information, Bluetooth and custom alerts, all of that while silently listening to wireless protocols. Kismet is open source tool to work with radio protocols. It's a Sniffer, WIDS and word driving tool for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, RF and more. Sniffer listens to packets from wireless networks and devices, even devices that try to connect to access points so we can record their handshake. WIDS, Wireless Intrusion Detection System, can be used to detect rogue sniffers, trespassers, or people that follow you. There is Kismet plugin for that. It runs on Linux, macOS, and Windows, but only for remote capture. It is pre-installed on Kali Linux. On other operating systems like Debian and Ubuntu, you need to add correct source and download Kismet package. It's pretty straightforward. Visit kismetwireless.net, go to installation documentation and follow their instructions. They will guide you to download Kismet GPG key, then add correct source to sources.d list, and then you can update and install package. On pink background, it is asking if it should install with suid root helper. That's recommended because you would want to use your normal account, not root user. It's here to prevent bugs from doing any damage. In order to make it work, we need to add our user account to Kismet group. Simple usermod or addition of group file will do. Now we can fire it up. On our first launch, Kismet will ask us to pick username and password for dashboard access. In order to use it, we need to add a data source. Now we will pick our internal Wi-Fi antenna as monitoring device, but remember that we'll lose any network connection. On the dashboard, you can see a list of Wi-Fi access points, and if we click into one, we will be presented with AP properties and a list of clients in that network. That includes Ethernet devices too. That's because of network bridging. After all, we can disable our data source so we can change back from monitoring mode to managed and restart our networking with systemctl or nmcli commands. As you can see, our Wi-Fi came back and it's connected. It is useful to have second network interface, so in this case we'll connect Alfa Awus1900. It's a powerful Wi-Fi adapter and it will allow us to use first interface for other purposes like watching YouTube or the Alfing clients. But first we need to prepare drivers for it. Alfa did a really good job on documenting and prepping everything, so we just need to install provided package. On other distros, there's one additional step. We have to first download driver from GitHub repository, then compile it and install. At the end, we can confirm if driver was loaded. Let's continue with full setup. Now with new adapter visible and ready, we can start our dual adapter demo. Just like before, we need to fire up Kismet, add data source, this time select WLAN1. It will start in monitoring mode, so we can check if we still have internet. Okay, device started up, so let's open a new tab. Go to Google, and here we go, we have internet. Success. In this little introduction, we briefly went through Kismet capabilities, but it's way more capable than that. There's whole word driving experience and writing custom plugins. Feel free to experiment yourself.